From Learn and Grow channel. Today we are going to discuss the shorthand if statement. Earlier we have discussed about various type of if statement, if then else, if elif, later if statement. So now it's time how we can write our if statement in a shorter way. So earlier what I was doing, suppose I have I equal to 10. If I equal to 10, then print I is equal to 10. So one more way of writing this is if I is equal to 10, put colon and then this print statement. So execute them, you will get the same result. I is equal to 10. So this was the shorthand convention to write the statement. So this is possible if you have like only one condition here, then you can do it. If you have if else, for that you can also use the shorthand notation. Okay, suppose I have I equal to 10 and print true if I less than 15, else print false. So this is also how you can write if then else. But the condition in which you have multiple elif, multiple condition or nested if, this will not work. So this is for simple if and if and else. So I hope this is clear to you. Then we have one more thing. In statement is very popular. You will see it in many programming. Okay, so suppose I have a string equal to string 1 equal to string, and if I have string 2 equal to I have defined it, and I want to check if string 2 in string 1, then print string 2 is part of string 1. So this in is very useful. Mostly we will use it with list, then I will explain you in the upcoming topics. Okay, let me execute it. So I was present in, if I do it something which is not present, suppose T or L we take. Okay, this is not present. Okay, if I see one thing, if I do G, this will not present. But I can do one thing, I can do string 2 dot upper. If I will check it, now it will come true because it has changed to upper, it's changed to all capital letters, then G was present here. Okay, now one very important thing that I'm going to explain you. So what if checks? Okay, if true, if you write it true, then this statement will always execute. Okay, and for integer, suppose I have m equal to 0. If m, so if 0 means false, this condition will not execute. Print I am, I will not execute because here 0 is coming. Okay, let me write the else statement also. Print I will execute. So let me run it. So if m value is 0, means integer value is 0, m value is 0, then I will not execute. Yeah, because here this condition is not true because something is contained, 0 value is contained in m. That's why this code is executing. Let me write it like this way. I will execute, I will not execute. Then it's more clear. So I will not execute. If assign m to some value, not 0 value, then I will execute will come here. I will execute. Similarly for string, if I do the string comparison, if I enter blank string here, see, I will not execute. So in this way you can check whether your string contains something or not. If I write something in my string, then string is not null, contains some value, so this logic will execute here. I will execute. Okay, let me take off example. If I give empty dictionary we will discuss in further. So if you give some empty value here, this will be empty, this condition will not be true. So this should not be 0. In case of string, this should not be empty, and this also represent empty dictionary. So in this case, I will not execute will come here. So you can check the blank string by using this. So this is very important syntax, m colon. You will see in most of the codes. So make note of it. I hope things are clear to you now. In another upcoming topic, I will explain if statement with using and or where we have multiple condition. So if you like it, please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.